Awesome. We've got Kevin Coleman Jr., wide receiver. Gerard, why don't you begin?
Kevin, what went into the process of picking Mizzou? Why was that the team for you? And then kind of a second question, with this being your fourth team, how do you kind of go through this adjustment process? Do you kind of have like a list of things you're tracking and stuff you need to do for when you move to that next school?
The process and thought, like me coming home, it really came from Jamal Roberts. I remember the week of the game when we was going against them, Jamal was hitting me up, just talking smack, and then he was talking about like, what about you coming home? And I like, man, I think about that after the game. So after the game, I just felt the love and just felt everything. Seeing my guys I grew up with, guys I played against in high school, I just felt the love, and I just knew like probably after the season I could think about something like that. With this being my fourth school in the process, it's just like any other event. I learned a lot. Every school I left from, I learned something from there, and I'm just adding on to here. It's great to be here with Coach Peeler, learning from Coach Peeler, just different things I took from other coaches I didn't play with at my previous schools, and just adding to the toolbox with Coach Peeler things. So everything just helped me along the way.
What was kind of the pitch from Coach Drink and Coach Peeler on what your role will be, what you can develop here?
Hometown hero. Come be the hometown hero. It's a great place to be. I remember Coach Drink coming into this place, and just to see where he took this place, I had to come be a part of it.
What's sort of been your early impressions of your wide receiver group?
We're a goofy room. A lot of funny guys coming in every day with energy. I love this group of guys, from young guys to older guys. We have a young group though, but we got energy. We bring the energy. We bring the juice. It's like the juice room.
Okay.
From that game in November, when the two teams played, when you were still at Mississippi State, what were some things that you kind of liked about the Missouri offense? Was it, how much a role did that play in you coming here?
They get the ball to their guys. They're playmakers. They make explosive plays. I always watched Mizzou football since I was a kid and up till even when I was in college. So I always seen they got the ball to their playmakers. They always been an exciting offense and playing especially with an exciting coach. So yeah, I had to come.
Kevin, for you, how do you kind of balance being an elder statesman, obviously, but also still being a newcomer as far as like your leadership?
I came in and just worked. I know most guys look at what I did last year. I feel like I ain't do enough. So I know I come in every day with a humble mindset, always willing to learn from anyone, young guys to older guys. I came in not saying too much, just working, earn the guys' trust. Respect's gonna come, but respect was already there, but I had to earn the guys' trust.
Kevin, Kirby Moore was just talking about your route running and kind of how that key role of you as a receiver. How is that important to you when it comes to your skill set as a receiver, and how is that still developing, especially in the fourth year?
I feel like I'm a playmaker with the ball in my hands, so before you get the ball in your hands, you got to get open. So I really pay attention to my details when I'm running my routes, especially when I'm watching film, making sure shoulders over knees and just making sure I'm getting in and out my breaks so I can create separation so I can get yak after the ball.
Coach Moore was also talking about your work ethic, and I was curious, what do you think that impact is with you being a new guy on the team? Can you talk about maybe if it's rubbing off on other players or kind of your mindset?
Like I said, when I came in, I just had my head down working. Most guys see me coming back as one of the top leading receivers in the SEC. I don't look at that. That's last year. I did that last year. This is a new year, so I just came in with my head down working. Like I said, I'm trying to earn the guys' trust. To play with a good football team and make them believe in me when it's third down, fourth down, last play, I got to work hard now and just be quiet. So I just came in working, head down, paying attention to details. Just trying to make this team better, trying to make myself better, individual development.
We've seen, obviously, you were number 3. I think you were 3 last year at Mississippi State. It's a number that Mizzou fans have seen a lot of the last couple of years. Is that something that played any factor into your decision with that number, or just kind of sticking with what worked for you last year?
I know, I'm just sticking with, I always wear 3. I feel like this is a special number as well. With Luther Burden playing last year, I feel like this is St. Louis number. I'm going to tell Coach, hey, St. Louis guys got to be in this number.
Kevin, we seen you, fielding punts there in practice. You averaged nearly 10 yards per return last year. What goes into being a good punt returner?
Really just practicing hard, attacking every day, especially punt. Catching extra punts after practice. Just putting in extra work, watching film, listening to the coach. It's really just a technique thing when it comes to punt. Having your feet square so you can be able to go left or right and get up the field. Yeah, my biggest thing is just improving on that though, so I'm trying to attack this year and be better.
What have you seen from some of the other returners that you've been working alongside so far?
Since I came in, them guys just working. I was telling my dad, because that's the guy I talk to every day, I was telling him how as soon as I got here, these group of guys, especially the veterans, were just working. I've been to a few schools, and this is a special place. I never just seen a whole bunch of guys come in on the weekends, putting in extra before spring ball, putting in extra work, taking care of their body. A lot of guys in the training room, like all that plays a part. So a lot of the vets been doing a lot of good things and with leading and doing stuff
What
like that.
has your impressions been with working with Bo so far?
Oh, he's a great guy. I love all the quarterbacks, but yeah, Bo came in with me. Was a great guy. We learned the plays together, watching film. He's just been a great buddy just to talk to on the field and off the field. But Bo's a good guy. Bo's a good guy.
And then with Ahmad, it seems like he's gotten you into horseback riding. What's the story with that?
Oh yeah, I was in Mississippi for 2 years, being at Mississippi State and Jack State, so I was around a couple country guys. So I always wanted to do things like that, like fish. I never fished before. So when Ahmad told me he had horses, man, I just want to hang out with him, get to know him. He came in here alone, and I know how Mississippi guys are. So I just wanted to show him like it's love here. I'm a St. Louis guy. This is my state. So I bring you along with me. So I just enjoy just learning him, learning new things about my teammate.
So it's his horses?
Yeah, it's his horse.
Okay.
He has his own horse.
Kevin, early thoughts on Donovan and Sean?
Both two great guys. They came in working, two smart guys. Guys that listen. That's the biggest thing as a freshman. You want to listen. Don't come in here big-headed. The high school thing's over, the stars and everything. Them guys came in and worked. They be with me every step of the way. When I'm putting in extra work, they put in extra work. They might be getting some extra work when I'm in class or something. Them boys working. But they're two great guys. Have a bright future here.
Do you remember the horse's name?
Coco, it's a girl.
Anything else?
Yeah, Kevin, what's the process look like so far of absorbing that playbook and learning the plays and things like that?
When I first got it, I just attacked it hard. I've been to a lot of schools, learned a lot of different things. I'm just trying to learn how they run things here, where I've been learning. But the process is just watching film every day, paying attention to details. You start with the linemen and different things like that. I've been talking to some vet guys. It's just attacking film every day, just watching a lot of film and critiquing yourself very, very hard.
Anything else for Kevin? Great.
I appreciate you
Thanks,
guys.
Kevin. Thank you.
See you.